Hi, everyone. I am here to talk to you about creating a packing list for camping. This is one of the things that you will be working on during your overnight tea from home camping trip. And I just want to point out this is a skill that you will use for the rest of your life. If you are a tea kid, you will likely turn out to be an adventurous adult that plans fun adventures, whether it's here locally in the Tahoe Basin because you love it so much and you decide to live here and raise your own family here, or maybe you decide to travel abroad. And then it's equally as important as when going camping to be prepared. So for me personally, uh, making a packing list is something I do for every trip I go on. This is a packing list that I had from all the way from 2013, from when I went to Colombia. And on it, I don't know how well you can see it, but on it, I titled my page like I always do, Columbia Packing List. And then I listed all of the different things that I would need. And this is actually two whole pages long. So everything from passports because I was traveling internationally to Secret Santa presents because I was traveling with friends over the Christmas holiday to towels, socks, toothbrush. I had everything on here that I knew I would need while I was in Colombia. Um so I just wanted to point that out because it's important that you keep in mind that this is a skill that if you practice it now, you'll get better at it later and you'll be more prepared when you're planning trips. So what we have here on the screen is the gear list that we had from our overnight to Pyramid Lake. I'm not sure how much of it you all have looked at, or if your parents were the ones that looked at it, but as you can see, the way that this list was broken down was by clothing. And it specifically said we had researched what the weather would be like. So it was like we needed to plan for semi warm days, but cool evenings. So 50s during the day and 20s at night. That meant that you needed to be prepared for all types of weather. You needed to be able to have layers to wear while it was colder and layers to take off when it was warmer. Um, then also, we had personal gear. So that was anything from tents to camping chairs, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, backpacks, duffel bags, mess kits, headlamps, sunglasses, always important, two water bottles, sunscreen and lip balm, emergency medical items. This is all really important stuff to have on your list. Um, so this was the example list that we had from our Pyramid Lake overnight. When you're making your camping list for just a backyard camping adventure like we're having, I have a list here of questions to ask yourself while you're creating this list. So, what kind of weather can I expect? You'll want to prepare for both day and night temperatures. It's going to be hot during the day and it's going to be cold at night. We live in Truckee, it's always cold at night. What do I need to create a comfortable bed in my tent? So you probably don't want to just sleep on the ground. If you have a sleeping pad, you're going to want to pack that. Or since you're camping so close to your house, maybe you want to bring lots of comfy pillows in there to make it really cozy. You wouldn't want to do that if you were backpacking, though. You don't want to carry all those pillows. Um, what are your meal plans? So, are you cooking inside or are you cooking outside? If you're cooking outside, what do you need? What kind of pots and pans and utensils will you need? What kind of food do you need to make sure you have? All that good stuff. What can you manage to carry independently? So, what you're setting up, maybe your mom and dad are helping you. Sure, that's great. But you're the one that needs to be taking charge of this. So, make sure that you're not pl- bringing too much stuff outside because you're going to have to bring it all back inside. And what kinds of things do I have to entertain myself? You're going to want to consider bringing a journal or a book. So that is it for your packing list. Just wanted to go over what you should be working on here. And I'm excited to see what you come up with. I hope you have fun with this because, like I said, it's a really important life skill if you want to continue to be adventurous like you are.